And we're back with a brand new episode of Football United, a show of the fans, for the fans, by the fans, as we always say, but also a show that gets you everything you need to know around world football and also Indian football. As you can see, an Indian football fan like no other. Maurya Mandal alongside people. What are you eating, Maurya?
Biscuits, because I'm very happy. Because so much happening. I know you want to talk about the contract extensions of Sunil Chhetri and Suresh.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, of course, we'll get to that. Hold your horses. But first up, the big one, the really big one. Mr. Kauko to ATK Mohun Bagan. Isn't it the biggest signing so far?
Fair enough. I mean, fresh off the biggest competition in Europe to come and play in Indian football, I think it can only be good news, right? And I'm sure the Mariners fans will be really excited about this one. What do you think?
Absolutely. Before that, quick trivia.
Yeah.
Which other player who played in the 2016 version of this tournament came that year and played in the Hero ISL?
26. That's easy, right? Aaron Hughes did that.
Yes.
And what a consummate professional as well. I think he went for a World Cup qualifier also, and then came back and played for Kerala. So if Yoni Kauko is half that player as well, he'll be something else.
If you see, he played all 3 games.
Yeah.
Maybe a sub, but he's been a regular. He's 30 years old.
Yeah.
He's a versatile midfielder. He's got everything going for him. Habas generally gets the best out of players.
I agree. So if you aren't already convinced about how great a player Yoni Kauko is and promises to be in Indian football, we'll show you exactly why that could be the case. Yoni Kauko is a Mariner, straight from Euro 2020 to the Hero Indian Super League, from Finland to the City of Joy. ATK Mohun Bagan have possibly made the biggest signing in Indian football this season as they have roped in the 30-year-old midfielder. And Kauko comes with an impressive CV. Kauko came on as a substitute in all 3 of Finland's Euro 2020 matches. The 30-year-old has played 29 times for the Finland national team. He's played in Finland and Denmark's top divisions, and his last club was Esbjerg in Denmark, where he was a regular starter. Kauko has also played in Germany for FSV Frankfurt and Energy Cottbus. In the past, he's won the Finnish League Cup twice, the Finland Top Division once, and Finnish Cup once. Kauko is a versatile player as he can play in central midfield and can also play as an attacking midfielder.
Hello Mariners, this is Yoni Kauko. Greetings from Finland. I'm really excited to join the historical club ATK Mohun Bagan. I'm looking forward to learn about the new fascinating culture of India. So see you soon, Mariners.
After Aaron Hughes in 2016, Kauko becomes the second player to play in India straight after the Euros. His addition will surely boost ATK Mohun Bagan for the upcoming season as they look to win the title after narrowly missing out last season. Well, looks like a promising signing indeed, and the Mariners fans know after what happened on Judgment Day, Maurya, and after what happened in the Hero ISL final, they've only got to take that step beyond. Maybe this is that big pivotal figure who could help them take that step beyond.
Absolutely. I think he'll be a very crucial player in that midfield because he can play multiple roles.
Yeah.
But Anand, there's some news where, as they say, the metaphorical cookie crumbles maybe sometimes.
Are you talking about Roy Krishna? You're not talking about Roy Krishna, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he stays, but to hear that he's got offers, not just from India, from various other leagues, that will be a huge loss if he goes. But hopefully he'll stay.
Massive, right? Because it's not just the goals, it's the leadership that he provides in abundance, and all the Indian players love him. He's almost like that bridge, Maurya, as far as I could see from the outside in, between the Indian players and the foreign contingent that came, which is why Krishna will be vital. So yes, Yoni Kauko is a great signing, but getting Krishna back on the payrolls is also priority number 1 now, I think, for the Mariners. What do you think?
Talking of payrolls, yes, priority number 1. BFC have 2 players who have been extended on the payroll. Who are those 2?
A certain Suresh Singh Wangjam, the Wangjaminator, and a certain captain, leader, legend. I don't know how many. I think I should keep count of how many times I say that on Football United. But 2 ends of the spectrum as far as their careers are concerned, but 2 people who obviously get along very well. Suresh is massively inspired by Sunil Chhetri. Sunil Chhetri wants Suresh to be the greatest midfielder that India has ever produced. So I think it's a good marriage to have.
And where in this marriage you say, where is Gurpreet? Who is every day releasing inside info about how these signings have been made. But moving on, Anand, we managed to speak to someone. Who?
Oh yes, okay, so Kerala Blasters have announced their new head coach. Now all eyes are on Kerala Blasters before every season begins because of their signings, and plenty of fans chime in as well for who they think should be on the payroll. So one thing is for sure, they've got their new head coach in Ivan Vukomanovic, and we caught up with him a little while ago. Why Kerala Blasters is the first and the most obvious question.
Yeah, hi guys, hi to all of you. It's really a pleasure to chat with you now. Actually, why? Because I think from the very first moment when there was a contact with the club's let's say members, board, and direction, I had a good feeling. Immediately, I had a good feeling actually, and I think they're all great people, great professional guys, and later on. Just after that, when I saw everything what's happening around the club, especially when I saw the great army of fans who are behind this club and everything, I immediately knew that I want to be the part of it. And I like challenge.
You know, you spoke of challenges. There's a challenge coming for you on Football United as well, which is in the form of questions from fans. I'll go to Nandana first, who has a question for Coach Ivan.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
So my question is you have played in Asia. And does that experience help you in identifying the situation in India as well as in the whole Asia?
Football language is actually quite similar all around the world, and all the experiences that we get throughout our careers, not only today as a coach, but even before as a player. Always, whenever you go and wherever you go in your world, the experiences are great. So actually, from every country and from every football game that I had in my life, I get something. I think, and the most important thing was the possibility to get to know so many different people, so many different characters.
I'll take one more fan question. Adhina, you are up next. Adhina, what's your question for Coach?
My question is, with the changes in the team, especially the foreign players, what will be the importance of a good preseason? And given the pandemic situation, how can this be effectively managed?
You know, actually, the pre-season period is the key of any season. Actually, the part of preparation, not only physical part, but that's a period where you get to know all the players, where the players get to know the coaching staff, where all the players among themselves get to know each other. So previous period is very important.
Now, the good news is, Coach, obviously you've got some of the best young Indian players, don't you? How do you plan to get the best out of them? Is working with youngsters, generally a challenge? You see it as an opportunity?
Yes, of course. But all the young players around the world, at one moment, at one point of their football careers, they start somewhere. They have to start somewhere. It's about the connection between coaching staff and those players, how they will act and how they will be. How we say, lanced in the orbit. So actually, if any player, in my football philosophy, if any player has quality or is capable of participating and playing with the big guys on senior level, it doesn't matter how old he is. It doesn't matter if he is, 17, 18, 19, or whatever, because all the players in their football career, they can always improve.
Coach, time for one more fan question. Let's go to Milan now. Milan, what's your question?
Hi, Coach.
Hi, Milan.
Welcome to the Kerala Blasters family. What will be your tactical strategy for the upcoming season?
It's always about preparing the team and being capable to respond on tactical approach against our opponent. So sometimes it can change. Sometimes it can be different. From my personal side, of course, today when we speak about modern football, it's attacking football. It's football with creating chances. It's a football in the scoring more goals.
Time for Nikhil to come up with his question. Go on, Nikhil.
Hi, Coach. Welcome to Kerala Blasters family. I'm representing Manjapura.
Thank you.
Coach, my question is, this year, are you directly involved in the recruitment of foreign players that can match your style of play?
Yes, I'm involved in those decisions. And actually, we agreed on, let's say, certain parameters that we need because, today in football, it's not only the big name or a big fame around one player who will create and who will make the difference. First of all, we have to recruit the players who will be capable of playing under, okay, let's say, such a pressure or demanding environment. So that's one thing. Later on, we want to bring the players who will be capable of giving everything on a pitch.
Up next, Vishnu. Vishnu also has a question. Who's in a nice sunny background. Go on, Vishnu.
Hello, coach. Welcome
Hey,
to
Vishnu.
your fan.
Oh, hi.
Okay, sir. My question is, ISL clubs like Bengaluru FC and Goa had successfully implemented their team philosophy at all levels, including their reserve team and junior team, and they all follow a similar game style. Can we expect a similar thing in our club?
Yes, of course, because that's the point. If you speak about making those steps, and in all my previous clubs where I used to work as a coach, and even before that, when I used to play, as a professional player, there was always kind of philosophy where you build up from your senior team, and then you go to your second team, reserve team, youth team, and actually there's always the philosophy where you teach your players how to play on certain positions.
Coach, obviously there are 5 fans here, but there are millions of others who will be watching this or all over Kerala and the world. What is your message for all the fans?
Yeah, again, that I'm really glad being part of this family. Really glad actually with this challenge, and especially from, like I said, from the very first moment when I met all those nice people and great people who are very professional. It gave me the great energy. I'm very proud to be now in that family, and what I can say, we will work hard. We will do our best, trying to respond on any possible aspect, and trying to make all the people who love the club, who are behind the club and support Kerala Blasters, we will try to make them proud. We will try to make them happy.
Great fun chatting with him and the Manjapada fans there. But Anand, enjoying Europe's biggest football tournament?
Absolutely. Italy huffed and puffed, but got through to the next round, and you got to appreciate Denmark, right? After what happened in their first game against Finland, those horrific scenes, Maurya, to bounce back and now enter the quarterfinals on a canter at that is something truly special. Strength of character?
Absolutely. I wasn't enjoying the tournament as much till Leon Goretzka scored that equalizer against Hungary. But yes, it's been a great tournament, and you have to give it to Denmark. They are now everybody's second favorite team. You might support whoever you want, right?
Yeah.
But with what they've pulled off, 9 goals in 2 games, obviously what happened in that first game, but I think maybe what happened probably brought them closer as a team, right? Sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Maybe that's what's happened. They're now focused, determined, playing for a cause, and who knows how far this dream will go.
This tournament's Iceland, aren't they? Because that's exactly the kind of...
No. They are this tournament's Denmark from 92.
True, man. What a story. If this turns out to be one of those final appearances, you never know. It could be anybody's game, as the cliche goes. But Maurya, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. I think we've covered a lot of ground, from Indian football to the biggest competition in Europe as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to use the hashtag #FootballUnited and tell us why. But as we always say at the end of every episode, until the next one, from both of us, it's goodbye.